We'll give Councilwoman and Legislature Chair Cornell, who's running on the Democratic line, her opportunity to speak.
Thank you.
The parameters are 5 minutes speaking, and then after that, questions.
Okay. Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Good evening. Thank you very much for inviting me. I'm very happy to be here today. I'm Harriet Cornell. I've been a legislator in Rockland County for the past 28 years, almost.
Have to retire.
I'm sorry? I beg your pardon?
I'm sorry.
And no, I don't think it's time to retire. I think it's time for people to have an opportunity to vote and make decisions. I grew up really wanting to be in public service and have loved living in Rockland County, raised my children here with my husband, Martin Cornell, an attorney. And during these years on the legislature, I have made a lot of good public policy by reaching out to the people in our community, holding public hearings on issues of importance to people, whether they were health issues on the need for women's health, whether it was about aging population and the services that are needed, whether it was on homeland security. All of those are things that I initiated in the county of Rockland I'm very, very proud of, and there are things that have happened here that would not have happened without me. As chair of the legislature, as you know, because of the constitutional opportunities to have a legislature as a check on the executive, I have really stepped forth to bring to public attention some of the issues involving the financial situation of the county. And I have been working very closely with the New York State Comptroller to get assistance for the county in terms of the difficult times that we are in. I set up a deficit reduction committee using private sector people in the county who are experts in finance, in government finance, all pro bono. They've been working with us in the legislature to give good advice. And just 3 weeks ago, a law that I sponsored, a local law, which would require the county executive to submit multi-year financial planning, which is so important. It's something that I had asked him to do many years before and finally put it into a local law so he would really have to do this. Because it's very difficult when you don't get all the information from the executive branch to be able to make decisions. And if there is required multi-year plan so you can literally see how are the contractual obligations going to increase year after year after year, and what is that going to make, what kind of difference is that going to make, and what kind of decisions do you make if you know that the costs are increasing far more rapidly than the revenues. The county executive budget comes to us on October 23rd. The legislature under the charter has a bare 5.5 to 6 weeks in which to try to examine it. We have kept our own staff so tight and small that we have one financial person that works with us, and we depend upon the county executive's finance department to give us good information. We do not get complete information during the course of the year, and we try our best to get that. But in terms of what we are doing, the legislature has really, really stepped up to the plate, and I'm proud to have been at the helm and making some of these important decisions. I know that the concerns, as they should be, have to do with costs of government. But, you know, I attended a county executive forum this past spring where there were 4 county executives from the Hudson Valley. And the Dutchess County executive said that when people talk to him about high costs of government, and his answer to them is, well, what would you like me to do? Plow the roads every other snowstorm? Answer every other 911 call? So there are major decisions that have to be made in terms of what county government does. We have functions that are mandated. All of our property taxes go to pay one single mandated program, mandated by the state, and that's Medicaid. So all of our property taxes go for that, plus some of the other revenues from the sales tax. And I would like to say that the county property tax is the lowest, the smallest part of your bill. If you go into your bill, you'll see it's 7% approximately of the tax bill you get. The major part is the school tax, the next part is the town tax, and then there are some others from separate authorities like sewer, etc. But the County of Rockland has kept its tax rate the lowest in the state of New York, and you know, as I say, I think there's a lot to being a legislator, more than attending meetings. And I have put my heart and soul into government. I work every day very hard. I get up at 5 in the morning and I work till late at night. Our meetings are at night, and during the day I meet with people. I have constituent meetings. And is my 5 minutes up? Okay. Well, I'm very happy to be here. So if you have any questions, just, yes, sir.